The surface of our planet is familiar territory. We've mapped it, we've walked it, we've built our lives upon it. But beneath the waves lies a world almost entirely alien. You can see the sand, the shells, the small fish, but what lies further out? What lurks in the crushing blackness miles below, where the pressure is immense and the sunlight has never reached? This is not a realm of gentle mermaids and colorful reefs. It's a place of shadows and silence, ruled by creatures that defy our imagination. Nightmares brought to life. Bioluminescent lights that lure prey, jaws that unhinge, bodies that withstand pressures that would crush a submarine. We know more about the moon than the deep oceans, and what we do know sends a shiver down the spine. Tonight we pull back the veil and journey into the midnight zone to meet the true sea monsters. Prepare yourself. Deep within sunless canyons, a creature from another time patrols the darkness. It is called the goblin shark, and the name is terrifyingly accurate. This is not your typical shark. Flabby, pinkish-gray body, small dark eyes. Its defining feature is a long, blade-like snout that juts from its face. Unlike other sharks, its jaw is highly protrusible. It can launch forward from its head. When prey drifts near, the jaw catapults out in a lightning-fast lunge, pure horror movie. Long, needle-like teeth snag soft-bodied victims in the dark. Its snout bristles with ampullae of Lorenzini, electroreceptors that sense faint bioelectric fields like a ghost feeling a heartbeat. It drifts silently, a living detector waiting to unleash its alien jaw. Everything about it breaks the shark rulebook. The flabby skin, the dead eyes, that slingshot mouth, a relic of a lineage over 125 million years old, a prehistoric horror thriving today. Face to face, it's a living nightmare from another world. Proof the deep holds creatures stranger than we imagine. Its name is the vampire squid, officially Vampiroteuthis infernalis, the vampire squid from hell. A master of defense living in oxygen-starved depths, 2,000 to 3,000 feet down. It has the largest eyes relative to body size on Earth, and a cape-like web between its 8 arms. When threatened, it turns itself inside out. The pineapple posture, a dark protective cloak lined with spiny cirri. Its most shocking defense is light, flashing photophores to confuse attackers. In extreme danger, it ejects a sticky, glowing cloud that can hang for nearly 10 minutes, then vanishes into blackness. It doesn't use ink, it wields light. It doesn't flee, it folds into a spiny cloak, small yet profoundly unsettling. In near-lifeless depths, the vampire squid is a testament to life's strange solutions, a tiny monster cloaked in living shadow. In the midnight zone, a single tiny light glows, dancing in the void. But this is no friendly light. It's the lure of the anglerfish, an iconic predator of the deep, grotesque and globular, with a giant gaping mouth, dark flabby skin, and a permanent scowl. Its long, translucent teeth point inward. Once you bite, you're trapped. The glowing esca is a modified spine filled with millions of symbiotic bioluminescent bacteria. The fish controls blood flow to make it pulse and glow. Hypnosis by biology. It attracts smaller fish, squid, and crustaceans, curiosity weaponized. Perfectly still in the blackness, then in a fraction of a second, a snap that creates a vacuum and swallows prey whole. One of the most shocking facts, the male is tiny, sometimes hundreds of times smaller. He bites, latches on, and fuses, skin and blood vessels merging until he's little more than attached testes. A female can carry multiple males, reproduction by permanent parasitism. What terrifies is the deception, a mesmerizing glow masking a mouth of needles. The anglerfish is a living boogeyman of the deep, beauty weaponized, horror perfected. Its existence shows the grotesque lengths life will go to survive in the abyss. For centuries, sailors told of colossal monsters that dragged ships to their doom. They called it the Kraken. Today we know the truth. The Kraken is real. Its name is the giant squid, a true titan living in dark, cold waters across the globe. Females can reach 43 feet from fin tip to tentacle, longer than a school bus. It has the largest eyes in the animal kingdom, designed to catch the faintest bioluminescent glimmers. 8 arms and 2 longer feeding tentacles strike at distance, hundreds of suckers, each rimmed with cutting teeth. Prey is hauled to a powerful beak, sharp enough to slice through flesh and bone. Even this colossus has a mortal enemy, the sperm whale. Circular scars on whales perfectly match the squid's toothed suckers, evidence of titanic battles in the dark. A clash of giants we can only imagine. Myth made flesh in crushing blackness. What unsettles is the scale. Intelligent eyes, sucker-lined tentacles, a legend alive and lurking far below. Imagine a creature part shark, part eel, part sea serpent from an ancient map. That is the frilled shark. Another living fossil, changed little in at least 80 million years. 6 feet of eel-like body moving with a serpentine glide. 6 pairs of gills wrap the head with frilly edges, its grisly namesake. Unlike most sharks, its mouth sits at the very front, like a snake. Open wide reveals about 300 trident-shaped teeth, arranged in 25 backward-pointing rows. They angle back to make escape nearly impossible. It often ambushes, bending and lunging like a serpent swallowing prey whole. Astonishingly, it may have the longest gestation of any vertebrate, up to 3.5 years. Live-born pups emerge as miniature adults, ready to hunt hundreds to thousands of feet down. It looks like it should be extinct, a living sea serpent from a lost world patrolling the dark. The creatures we met are messengers from a hidden world, built on darkness, pressure, and incredible adaptation. For each we know, thousands more likely lurk in trenches and plains, the last true wilderness on Earth. Our fear comes from the unknown, and yet, there is profound awe in life's ingenuity. These are not villains but ultimate survivors, perfectly adapted, indifferent to us, rulers of their domain. We dream of space, but the greatest alien world is beneath our feet. The abyss keeps its secrets, and its monsters will swim there long after we are gone.